Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the role of women through our revolutionary history. There were many women that played a crucial role in the Revolutionary War, such as Abigail Adams and Martha Washington and others. But today I'm going to focus a little bit more on Betsy Ross. We see at ushistory.org as well as Historic Philadelphia that has a whole list on, the home of Betsy Ross, and on commonplace.org. In the article on commonplace.org, it really stands out to me how Betsy Ross became famous. We learned in school that Betsy Ross created the first American flag. But when you start digging deeper into this, you find out that such as when Parson Weems wrote the fable about George Washington cutting down the cherry tree, we realize he never really did that. We also learned that George Washington had wooden false teeth, and when we look into history, we find out that there was no record. All the historical records show that his teeth were made out of ivory and bone and things like this. But Betsy Ross, there's no documentation, there's nothing pointing towards the fact that Betsy Ross created the first flag. Now we know Betsy Ross was a seamstress. We know that she created ship flags. This is reading at ushistory.org that she was on a list of flag makers. But as far as making the first American flag, it is an oral history that's been handed down from generation to generation. But many children growing up today, you ask about these things, and Betsy Ross is the first one that comes in. She's possibly the most famous revolutionary woman in history for something that we cannot even prove that she ever did. And it's amazing to me how oral history, handed down from person to person, whether you have facts to back it up or not, can be so prominent in the minds of children and adults alike. We really can look at the home that she was in, be able to go and visit the place where she did her work. We can go and know that Betsy Ross was a real person that existed at the time and was a seamstress. However, we cannot find record that she ever had anything to do with the creation of the American flag.